what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to my channel, Conversations with Chazz. I am Chazz. I am just some skinny kid from New York City that decided to come up with a channel. Actually, because a lot of friends told me that I should. We will be hanging off for an example. So I go, well, it's my first time doing this and I'm nervous as hell and I don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me. A few friends, we out, going to school, growing up, and you hear them talk about their life stories and what happened to them. Oh, I'm moving today. My grandparents did this. Oh my God, I had a death in the family. Oh my God, I'm getting married. I'm getting this. My thing would be like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what I saw on TV last night. Oh my God, so I was watching 2020, and oh my God, I was watching this, and I was a kid doing this, and then I got to be, this years later as an adult, and I'm still doing the same thing. And now they're like, you should just do this, why don't you have a talk show or a YouTube channel or something like that? And I was like, what, maybe I should. So I came up with a blog 3 years ago, and then I started performing backup singer in New York City, performing all over the city with a couple of friends. Shout out to Tony Steels. And then I started working with Everyday the Brand, and we started working on some acting projects. And then I got hit with losing someone really close to me, two back to back, and then I was, also going through a depression at the same time. So it was kind of like, ugh. So that kind of, I just faded out. Yeah, and then became a series of, just me trying to figure things out. So now it's 2020. We're in a pandemic. I'm not as depressed as I was. I'm kind of stoked. I like where I am now. I'm alive. Thankfully. Like a lot of us didn't make it. Rest in peace. I have a tripod, a gimbal. I have a microphone and some dope headphones and a bunch of computer equipment. And I was like, wait a minute. Here's a chance. And then I had a few friends that's like, oh my God, what are you waiting on? Really yelling at me about this. So here it is, Conversation with Chazz. Welcome. I'm gonna say this many times. Please like and subscribe to this channel. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about pop culture. We're gonna talk about pop culture because that's what I like. We're gonna talk about food. We're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about me. We're going to talk about us. We're going to talk about what's going on in the world. We're going to talk about, oh my God, what keeps you young? This is amazing. Oh my God. It's amazing. You just do about 4 little drops on your face, and, rub it in. And then you add, your toner and stuff like that, which is really, really good for you. I use a lot of Neutrogena. Keeps me young. That's what it's about. And while you're in the house, you still gotta, you still gotta look good because, one day when the world opens up and say, boom, you can't be online at the Botox place or at your local plastic surgeon or you're trying to get some stuff. So you might as well work on it, keep it up while you're at home. Also, I'm reading this awesome book called Ask a Native New Yorker. It's by Jake Dobkin. So he has a few, interesting topics. He was raised in New York, so it's amazing. If you had somebody who moved to New York about maybe a year ago, or you get somebody from Florida, that's like, oh my God, I'm writing a book about New York City. You can't do that. You could write about a weekend in New York City, but you don't have the strength to write or the credibility to write this kind of book. So we're gonna find, we're gonna delve into this. Also, I have this other book that I'm into right now called Salamis, stories by Mark James Zayas. He's actually a friend of mine, and I'm actually planning to have him on. So we're gonna talk about this book. It's really good. Then we have This Book is Gay by Juno Dawson. So this book I find rather interesting because it's it's not for gay people. It's not only for gay people, it's for everyone. It says it. Lesbian, bisexual, queer, transgender, straight, curious. This book is for everyone, regardless of gender or sexual preference. This book is for anyone who's dared to wonder. This book is for you. you. Alright? So, I'm going to read a little bit from the back of it. It said, there's a long-running joke that after coming out as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or a trans person, you should receive a membership card and an instructional manual. This is the instruction manual, he says. You're welcome. Inside, you'll find answers to all the questions you ever wanted to ask, from sex to politics, hooking up to stereotypes, coming out, and more. This candid and funny, uncensored exploration of sexuality and what it is like to grow LGBT also includes real stories from people across the gender and sexual spectrums, not to mention hilarious illustrations. That's always the best. Let's see if we find them. Okay, well, there's a closet. And then so it says you'll be entertained, you'll be informed, most importantly, you'll know that however you identify or don't, or whomever you love, you are exceptional and that you matter, and so does this book. So I think, I'm going to get into this book first, because, this book is very informative, and I think that a lot of people who are not in the community can be educated, because, you have, they could be relatives of people in the community, and they say the most dumbest stuff to, like, a person. So, we're going to get into this. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching the introduction of my channel. I will see you soon. I'm so fucking nervous, but bear with me. I'm having fun now. So, yeah. Peace. Like and subscribe. Alright? Happy Thanksgiving. Be safe. Wear a mask. Oh! Chazz period on Instagram.